Well, good morning, everybody. This is the Challenging Times Fitness Challenge workout number 15. 1-5. All right, I'm Jesse. If you're just brand new here, you can go to the description in the video to find the playlist to both Facebook and YouTube if you want to check out the previous 14 workouts. We're excited to be here again today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning. I've got a chair and some books as my equipment, along with my Hunt's crushed tomato cans. So that's all you'll need. If that, you can do a lot of these even without that equipment. But if you got a couple chairs, they come in handy. We're going to get started here right now. This is going to be about 30 minutes, maybe 45 today. We'll see how long I go and get a nice workout in for Monday. Happy Monday to you. Here we go. Let's get started with our warm-up, active warm-up in place in the living room. Off we go. Again, we're going to start with our head roll all the way around. Nice and easy. So today, I forgot to check the challenge of the week. I'm going to do that right now. I don't think it's one that we can do. Let's see, we did no, we can. This is squats. That's right. We did sit-ups. We're going to do the squat challenge for 2 minutes today. That is a part of our workout, and it's something that is objective, meaning you're going to actually write down the number, arm circles here. You're going to write down the number so that next time we come around to it, you're going to know if you progressed, which you will. So it's a 2-minute squats today as our fitness challenge of the week. So we're going to do our warm-up, just these active mobility drills, and then we're going to go right into the squats for 2 minutes. So this is the rotator cuff stretch. Reach your fingers back. Reach your fingers back. We're going to do the squats for 2 minutes. Write that number down. Then we're going to move on to upper, lower, and some core. So good standard total body workout as usual. Not a whole lot of emphasis on any one thing today. And we're going to have fun with it. And we're just going to get it done. Got a lot to do today. I don't know about you, but it's nice to see springtime and the sunshine. So we're going to take advantage of that, get some work done, and then hopefully have some time in the afternoon to do some gardening work, right? Little update on that. Greenhouse is 95% done. I got a couple of little things to do on Tuesday. Going to add some more gravel to the base and the floor. A little bit more, just slight fine tuning on the leveling. Bent over trunk twist is next. I've been doing some beefing it up a little bit. I might add another project to strengthen it for the high winds we occasionally get. And then reach and stretch. And then after that, it's just all aquaponics. And that's not hydroponics, by the way. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's the best of aquaculture combined with the best of hydroponics, and neither of the negative things of either one. I'll get into more of that later, give you a little tour maybe when we're ready to go. Opposite hand to foot if you haven't done so already. You can try to get on the other side. Both sides. Switch again, just get some good stretches in. Reach down to the floor, get a good stretch in for the hamstrings. And roll up nice and slow. And then we're going to do our hula hips. It's big hip and hip flexor stretches. And switching direction, going the other way as well. All right. Kind of loosening up there, and then the knees. So in case you're just jumping in, we've got the squat challenge this week. 2 minutes of squats are coming up after the warm-up. It's going to be exciting. I haven't done that one in a while. And we're not going to use a chair or a bench or a couch. We're going to do an air squat. And you're just going to go as low as you can go in your range of motion, which I think is always a good thing. That way you can just better your best. Okay, and 20 easy jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 20. Who do I got? Hello, good morning. Tammy, happy Monday to you too. Great to have you. All right, now we're going to move on to our stretching. Right leg forward, left leg back. Get right down into that runner's stride. Take a minute there. Take a minute there. Same elbow as leg, so my right elbow gets down to the ground next to my right foot, my right heel. Lengthening out the inner thigh, stretching, hamstring, bending straight in that front leg. And remember, these are kind of dynamic movements, so we're not holding a static hold stretch. Don't overdo it. It's just loosening up. Just trying to loosen up a little bit. Get the blood pumping. Left hand down, right hand up, a little rotation here. Hip stretch and thoracic spine warm up and shoulders, and it's good to go. All right, open up the knee and the hip and pressing down into that. Strange weather we're having. Trying to rains, gets windy, wind blows the clouds out. Looks like it might get sunny. More clouds come in, more rain. Rain, rain, rain. April and May showers. But I think the plants like it. The plants are doing pretty good with all the rain and sunshine. I don't know about you, but the garden's starting to happen. It's starting to become a real thing, which we really like because we like to grow our own food as much as we possibly can, and growing and expanding on that every year, just a little bit every year, a little bit more. Okay, downward dog, hips up, heels down, armpits to the toes. All right, switching legs. There we go. And stretch out here, and then elbow down to the floor. And by the way, on my off days, like my Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday, I'll do a workout with my wife online like this, where I'm watching, right? I'm not the one instructing. It's very different, so I understand your perspective as well. Bend and straighten. Sometimes you're there going, well, this guy just shut up, or you're going, why doesn't he talk more and tell me what's going on, you know? I know it's can be tricky on the other side of the camera. And, or you're just not feeling it. You're like, oh, do we really got to do that set? So I don't know about you guys, opposite hand, raising up, but I like to mix it up a lot because I don't want to get bored. And I also, if in case you're going, I hate that exercise, I don't want to spend 10 minutes on something that you wish was only 20 seconds long or non-existent. So you'll notice I do today, as usual, but especially today, I move on from one thing to the next. I just want to keep it going, keep it moving. And if there's something that you think we needed more time on, I understand. I guess we got to find a happy medium there. You know, yeah, we could have spent 10 more minutes on that stretch. I know, but that's just what we're doing today. We're just, you know, moving along. So try to embrace that fact and move along with me the best you can. And if you need a few extra seconds or even minutes on a particular thing, you can always do that, or come back and review it at the end. So, but I get it. It's not perfect. I just appreciate you being here and appreciate you going along with it and doing the best you can and make it yours. You know, if you got to alter some things, it's not going to hurt my feelings. It's going to be okay. All right, so we just did our basic stretches, did our very basic warm up, and then this is the challenge of the week. It also kind of is part of the warm up. It's a great transition. So we're going to do 2 minutes of squats, and you don't need a chair or a couch, because what I want you to do today is air squat. I want you to go as low as you can without messing up your form or screwing up your knees or anything. So for example, you're going to watch for knees buckling together. You don't want that. Very rarely I have somebody that goes too wide. It's just knees lined up over the toes, and you got to stick your butt out. You got to keep your head up, and so you're going to go as low as your frame will go, and without hurting yourself. So, but if you can go low, and it feels okay, but it slows you down, and you're like, well, I could have gotten 100 reps, but I only got 50 because I went further down. It's not fair. No, it's not about the reps. It's the reps only count if you have some standardized way of looking at it and doing it and performing the action. So if you always go really, really low, I'd rather see that and see you always do that and go from maybe 10 reps to 11 rather than 49 up to 70 reps of garbage quality. So high quality first, reps are second, then record your reps for your own notes, and then next time you're going to either improve the form or improve the reps or both, and hopefully you're always doing the best form so that you can then improve objectively the reps. So I know it's a little tricky, but over all the years we've had, you know, different benches and things that people have touched, and it just, everybody's height is different, and everybody's anatomy is a little different, and the way your knees and hips and ankles move is different. So I don't want to see cheating, because I can see you through this camera, right? Sort of, psychically. So 2 minutes of squats, here we go, get ready, mentally ready. I did enough talking. We have 2 minutes, on your mark, Get set and begin. Whatever you want with your arms today. Nice and low. I'll let you know as we progress in time where we're at. I'm going to go all the way down to elbows to knees, or even armpits to knees. It's feeling like that's a good way to do it today. Nice and low. Keeping your head up, letting your butt stick out. Your pelvis does rotate depending on if you go really low. So, and then your back gets involved and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to nitpick. We did 30 seconds already. I only got a minute and a half left. Keep counting. If I'm talking so much you forget to count, then just drown me out here. Just ignore me. Okay, we got to get some good reps in. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nothing like this to get your heart rate up to. Get that blood pumping. Look at that, halfway done, 1 minute left. All you got is 1 minute left. This every day is when the heat kicks on in my living room. So it goes from nice and cool. Now the heat kicks on right when I'm starting to work out. So I get the double whammy effect. 45 seconds left. I bet you can go twice as fast as I'm going right now. 30 seconds. But I'm not going to judge you if you don't. Just hanging in here, just keep it moving. Got about 20 seconds left. Five seconds. Time. All right, how'd you do? I hope you did well. Write it down, leave it in the comments for me. It's fun. Why not? We can always come back and review later. Excellent job. Let's get a short water break or breathing break. I'll be right back in a second. Just long enough to get a quick sip of water. Hopefully you did too. All right. Loving that exercise. Isn't that good? Okay, we're going to do things in reverse order today, which is weird, but I don't know. I felt like we needed to do it different. So I'm going to do my core first, right after abs. And you might like it because you get the chance to sit on the ground. Now you'll notice today I got more books. I got the math book, Math 1, but I've also got Math 2. Math 1 and 2, and a science, just for good measure. So Math 1 here, this is a beefy book. This is 1,000, it's like 1,200 pages, just about 1,200 pages. And it's hardbound, so something that's gonna weigh, I mean, geez, this has gotta be, it feels at least 5, it's gotta be above 5. It feels like a 10-pound weight. I don't know. It's deceptive because it's a little bigger than a little weight too, but man, it feels like it's heavy. So we're going to do, remember that exercise we were working on called the pullover crunch. So we're going to start with those in the beginning of our workout right after sit-ups. Man, I'm still breathing. Okay, I might need my timer. So grab your weight or your book or whatever you're going to use for this. We're going to do basic version first. Basic version, lift over the head, bring the knees up here. Now, you're not just moving your hands and your feet. You're moving your shoulders up off the ground and your hips are tilting up a little bit as well, and you're squeezing your abs in between. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the same effect. Okay, so let's do 10 good concentration squeeze reps. Here we go. Ready? 1, squeeze. Get the crunch in. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now I'm going to see if I can hold on to 2 of these books at the same time because I'm just that crazy. I'm that guy. Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but dot, 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 ellipses. I'm going to be that guy that holds the 2 books. This is another 10 reps, okay? Same thing, 10 reps again. Okay, so grab your weight or your books or whatever you got. I got the 2 math, I got both math. I'm doing advanced, we're getting into trigonometry and calculus here by the end of this one. Here we go, ready? Here we go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. You know what? That is a fun one. That is a fun one. So fun that I think I'm going to do another one with 1 book. So we're going to do legs straight this time. So it's more like the V-up, but it's still a pullover V-up, I guess. So we're doing the pullover with the book. We're going to bring our legs up, and now we're going to reach the book to the shins or even the feet. You can flatten it out a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing with the 10 reps again. So reposition, get your weight, get your book, whatever you need. Here we go. Ready? All the way up. And 1, straight legs. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, you should be feeling that by now. We're going to take a break from the sit-up part of core. We're going to flip it around, do the Superman and the low back stuff. So I'm going to use my book today for this one. It's going to make it go a little faster just because it's a little tougher. That's a nice way of saying I'm going to wimp out quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the book, hold it in my hands while I'm flying. So I'm Superman flying to a library. That's really corny. That's like a dad joke. I like that though. So I'm going to bring my legs up, my hands up. Here we go, 10 seconds. Ready? And lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Push yourself back to your heels, stretch out, relax your lower back. That is a good one with the book. If you haven't tried it, try it. It just makes it way tougher. So we're gonna do that again. Okay, we got to do 2 sets of that. Okay, so let's get in position. Prepare. All right, math 2. Ready? On your mark. Get set. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. That's great. That's great. All right. So we did our variety of pullover crunches and pullover V-up, and we did a Superman. So now we're going to do a side plank. So we're going to review our plank type of movements. We're going to start with on the elbow plank, and we're going to do hip raises. So hip raises, feet are stacked or staggered. This is tougher and better workout. Staggered's a little easier. If you can't do either one, you switch to bent knee, which is the easiest. Either way, doesn't matter which one you pick, the goal is to get the hip up. Everything else is secondary to that. So we're going to do hip raises. Hip raises. Now this is optional. You do not need a can or a book, but I'm going to put hold the book up here. You can even just set it on your hip and hold it like this. I'll show you this way first. And I'm going to do a hip raise. Get it off the ground, press it back down. Get off the ground, press it down. 2, 3, good morning, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching to the other side. So we're getting that arm worked and shoulder, of course, but the core, all of the muscles in here are really what we're focusing on. Okay, belly button to spine, and I'm going to add my book. Just really loving the book workout. Okay, here we go. Ready, other side, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. A little tougher on a hardwood floor. 5, carpet for my feet on the other side. 6, oh yeah, way easier. 7, 8, I got bony ankles. 9, 10. All right, we did that side. Excellent job. Okay, we're gonna do something called a plank march today, which is, I promised, upper body, and I've been focusing on core, but this is an upper body and core. It's the plank movement and then marching with your feet. So it goes right, left, right, left, right. And then later we switch to left, right, left, right. So it's just bending an arm one at a time, then straightening one at a time from the plank position. Okay, we're gonna do 5 to each side so that you get the hang of it. So we're starting in the push-up. Hold your push-up. Here we go, down 1, down with the other side, and up right, and up left. That's 1. Now number 2, down right, down left, up right, up left. Number 3, 3, and 4, and 5. And now we got to go the other way, starting with the left. Left down, right, left, right. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and rest. Good job. That's really, I love that one. It's like the plank and the push-up all combined. And you really get a lot of triceps and shoulders, and the core is still going. Really fun exercise, right? All right, good. I'm glad you loved it. Okay, so we're going to do now some YTWs. So after we've warmed all this up, I think we're going to get more out of our YTWs. And that's just with the cans, remember. So you're going to grab your weights or your cans. I like the cans better. I don't know. I feel like we're doing a true home workout. With the Hunt's Crush too, I feel like there's some good nutrition involved or something. So that's it. So YTWs, remember, the shape is Y. I like to have my thumbs up, the T, thumbs up, and the W, knuckles back. Of course, we're doing the bent over row position simultaneously. So it's almost more of a workout for your back and your hamstrings than it is for your rear deltoids and shoulders, unless you're using really heavy weight. But that is the point. It's to kind of work all those muscles at the same time. So here we go with the Y's, the T's, and the W's. YTW. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. There's our Y. We're going to go to T. Thumbs up. 1, 2, no break. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and W. 1 from the 90-degree elbow. 2, bent elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get those elbows back. 9, 10. Good job. All right, we did it. Okay, we're doing so good and fantastic that we're going to move on to our chair exercises. So I'm going to change the camera angle here momentarily. All right, just a little bit up. Here we go. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do our chair exercises. Don't think that we're going to get away from these just because we did squats today. In fact, we're going to start, oh, wrong one. We're going to start with our chair single leg pistol squat with the book. Oh yeah, with the book. Here we go. Loving our, I grabbed Math 2 this time. I'm feeling inspired. All right. Before I start, I'll tell you a little story. I was really doing well in math, like in elementary and middle school, and even high school, freshman, sophomore. I was like ace in algebra, perfect scores. Not trying to brag, it was actually not easy. It was because I, for some reason, decided to work hard for a year or two. And then after that, I got into other stuff. And I don't know what happened, but I just kind of stopped. I found a way not to do math anymore. And I actually regret it because I never took calculus, and I never took, so I was way ahead of most of the students, and then I just stopped because I got into other electives and other things and tried to avoid it, and didn't have to because of whatever situation I was in at the time in high school. And then because of that, I had a harder time in college when I was getting into physics, which I really, really loved and loved science. But it started to get really heavy math, and I'm like, well, I could do it, but I'd have to go back and take all these classes and spend another year. So I never finished the major. I actually got a long ways into it, and I'm like, I don't want to take another year of math. And if I had just done that math earlier, so this is a procrastination lesson or something, I don't know. So, you know, hindsight's 20/20. But if you're younger, gosh, now they have Running Start and all these programs, and it's like, just go get the college credit early or whatever, you know, if it seems like it's something that you can do. All right, so here I have, in honor of that, I've got the book, and all I got to do is read that chapter, and I'll have caught up. All right, enough babbling. Here we go. 1 and 2. I talk to give you guys time, you know that, right? And myself time. 4, 5, 6. Let's share random stories. 7, so that you get a break. 8, and tell dumb dad jokes. 9 and 10. I'm going a little fast today, aren't I? That's a little too fast. Well, we got to match it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That wasn't that bad. I didn't need to talk that long just for that. Okay. We did that one. Now we're going to do a Bulgarian squat. Okay, so this one, we're going to take our chair. You either need 2 chairs or couch or something in between. I've got it far enough away here so where I can get some stretch in there, in that. And yes, hopefully you're sweating by now. Okay, so let's kick a foot back behind us, nice and low. And 1 and 2. Get that stretch in. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And then the other side. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Grab your chair and move it if you need to make room for triceps. We're going to do dips. So if you've been noticing, I started in backwards. I started with the core, then did a lot of legs, and you can also count squats in that. And now we're going to do a little bit more upper. We did some upper though, right, with the core. So not going to do a lot, just going to do dips, finish it off. So go all out because we're not going to do anything else. This is it. This is it for the upper body. Here we go. All the way down. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get a good stretch. 8, 9, 10. Take a short breather. Don't worry, we're doing another set for sure. Get a good stretch in. Keep your butt and your back close to the chair or the edge of the ledge, whatever you're pushing off of. Bend your elbows a lot. Don't hinge out from the shoulder. Just bend elbows. Whoop, whoop. Straight up and straight down as much as you can. Legs out further away is harder. Legs in closer together, closer to you is a little easier. Okay, we're going to do in between. Set 2. Good form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wasn't that fun? I love it. Thank you guys. Good job. You know, like I said, it was a little quick today, about 30. Now we're going to add our stretches. So don't forget, write down perceived exertion 1 through 10 at the end of the workout, or where we at? What would we get up to? 10 is tough, 1 is easy. Tell me how many squats you did. So I'm going to use my band for this. You can also use a towel. We're going to begin our stretching routine while we catch our breath. We're going to come down a little bit. So straddle, we're going to review all these. Give ourselves a few minutes to actually stretch. So we got our heart rate up, we got really going. We're going to let it come down. Breathe in, breathe out. You get yourself all worked up, ready to go run, okay? You can do a bonus run after this if you feel. This is on my band, doubled up, flipped it over my foot. I'm going to grab with the opposite hand. I'm going to come over the top. These are our stretches. We like these. We're going to reach over to that toe, and we're also twisting and looking up under to the ceiling under my arm. So it's a twist and it's a twisty, turny, reachy all at the same time. Alright, just kind of a cool down version of it, warm down. Other side. Make sure you're still in your straddle position. Breathing. You guys are, those of you that are with me, I just want you to know that I do miss you and appreciate you, but I like the fact that we can still connect. So I hope that this is helping you. Hope you're enjoying getting these quick workouts in. Some are shorter or longer than others, but you know, we start at 8, so at least we have that consistency. Everything else from there is altering and changing and being modified, and that's fine. That's the little world we live in. But I try to get those fitness challenges in for you and try to get some routines in that are consistent, the warm up. Okay. Deep breath in, exhale all the way down. All right. No real rush, but I'm going to keep moving, you know. Feet together, knees apart. Get a little bit of that butterfly stretch in. Sit up nice and tall. Sometimes we need to just stretch and loosen up. It's best to be done when the muscles are warm, all right? Hopefully they're warm. Okay, bottom leg's at 90. Top leg just goes over, foot over the knee. Sit up, get both sides of your hips down, both sits bones, as they say. Sit up nice and tall. Lean forward if you want, or grab your foot. Do something that encourages your hip muscles and the muscles around your hips to stretch. Whatever that happens to be for you. For me, it's quite simple. Just sitting here is going to do it. Make it yours. Other side. Hitting all our major leg stretches first. Do a couple little arms before we go. I'm challenging myself to keep these short, some of them, to see if I can, and still get the impact of the workout in. It doesn't really matter how long something is. It's really more about the effectiveness of it. But sometimes the length of the workout does make a big difference. And I haven't challenged myself to create really cool 20 and 30 minute workouts in a long time, since I'm set in my ways just like anybody else, and I do these 45 or hour ones for so many years, which I like, you know, I still love them. But I wanted to see, can I do shorter and still have a good workout and not feel like it was shortchanging myself or anybody else. Okay, so now we're gonna do our couch stretch, which is the quad stretch. So this one has our active, like moving really quick stuff was about 30 minutes on the nose, and now I've spent about four minutes of stretching. Not bad, not bad. So it's still a little bit longer than those short workouts, but it's not as long as the long workouts, and it's an in-between workout. You gotta see how to make it more challenging for yourself in each one of the moves. There's always a way. And I'm not just talking about the stretching, I'm talking about the whole workout. So, for example, if you were like, well, I didn't get really tired out during the squat challenge, well, then why didn't you tire yourself out? Don't blame me. You could have done twice as many reps in the same amount of time. You could have gone lower. You could have improved form. There's always a way to improve the workout, and it doesn't always mean making it longer. It doesn't mean we got to do a 3-hour workout. If we can get the same benefit in a half hour, why do a 3-hour workout? It's just taking more time in your day. So However, sometimes there is benefit to doing a little longer workout, and there's some mental therapy that's involved in that too. All right, so that's not bad at all. Let's do our upper body. So let's take our band or towel or dowel up and back, stretch out the pecs, open them up. We did those plank marches. Those were good today. Liking those plank marches and our dips. So we want to stretch out those, loosen them up again. And then we're going to bring it down under the foot and stand on it. Opposite hand to band, really close to the foot. Lunge away. Get that shoulder stretched out. And then the other side. All right, a couple arm swings. A couple of twists. Loosen up the back. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a terrific rest of your Monday. I'll see you Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Thank you very much. Okay, Tammy says it's an 8 or a 9. Okay, that's awesome. I was doing pretty quick too, but just right. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Take care.